Hi,
We have
everyone.
Eddie on screen saying hello there. I'm going to go ahead and go full screen. Love the hat, Eddie.
Thanks.
Oh, so here's
Tis
what
the
I'm going to
season.
do. I'm going to erase that. Okay. I see Julie. She is going to be late. And Becky at the grocery store. Hello, hello. Love you all. Thank you for coming and welcome. I think I meant to do a giveaway I was going to do one in September, and then I started working. I just talked about it in August. It is time. It is time to do a boost, a channel boost, a viewer boost. And without Facebook, I'm kind of trying to figure out how that works, So suggestions are welcome. And I did talk to Eddie about it a little bit, and we kind of, had a little chit chat about it. And if you're new here, please subscribe, like, leave a comment, do all the things. We're going to come up with a hashtag for this giveaway, and I will talk about it repeatedly through the stream so that everybody can get on board and you could win something. The reason why I have a problem. Do you see this, guys? Do you see this? And I ordered a double.
That's a lot. Oh my God.
Look at that. I mean, but I'm getting them for like $3 a pack, and there's like 20 of them in each one, and they're gorgeous. They're so high quality. But there's a couple that I accidentally ordered doubles, and I am using them for packaging down at the shop. Do you see these? I've actually been
Beautiful.
I'm going to adjust my camera a little bit more.
Hi, Sherry. Hi, Ann.
Hello, Sherry and Ann. I'm so glad you made it. So these ones I've actually been cutting little tabs out for earring and necklace sets, and using them for displays at the shop. And so,
what a great idea.
They are of use. Well, they look gorgeous too, and it's like Art Deco jewelry sets. So nice. It's pretty cool. Okay, so what we're going to do today is play with a little ink. We're going to talk about a giveaway repeatedly so everybody knows, because I've got some good stuff to give away. I've also got more. That's just what I started piling up today. But first, we're not going to read an oracle card today. What we are going to do, though, is take a moment, because I know the world is on fire, and I'm kind of watching what's happening right now with a little bit of glee and hope in my heart. But it's also creating an issue with my ADHD, right, Eddie? Eddie's
there's a lot of stuff going on, and my mind, like yours, is like being pulled in all sorts of directions.
Yes.
I mean, we do have a lot of similar interests, and I think that's the main part of what's going on. But I've been trying to focus on creating more. And just like trying to balance it all out.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time with the balance part right now.
Yeah, it's hard not to get overwhelmed, but I think that you can find some little space in your day to just create something, even if it's just a doodle.
Right.
I think that helps a little bit.
It really does. And I'm getting little boosts right now of joy, not just from the kind of like the news that dropped the last 2 days that is giving me some hope, but because it's hard not to feel a little hopeless when we're seeing what's happening. And I think that whatever we can do to take our mind away from what is going on is so good for us. And we talk about this every time, but it is so good for you. I also am getting some joy because I've been selling a lot of things in the shop. Like, I have to make jewelry constantly, which is taking away from some of my creative time. It's a creative thing, but I keep all that stuff downstairs now because I just can't make it up here to do it, between all the other things. But my jewelry is flying out the door, and I even sold my shipwreck bottle this week. I sold 3 other pieces of art, 2 pieces of window jewelry, and tons of other jewelry and items. And
congratulations!
Just in the last week alone, she paid me out last week when I went to work, and because I hadn't done it in a long time, and it was no big deal. And it was a lot. It was like $550 or something. And then, and that was just jewelry, you know. And then she actually said she wanted to pay me out again for the last week. So from Thursday to Thursday, and I had done $260. Isn't that insane? So I'm getting some joy out of actually selling these items, which means that I have to make more to replace them, you know, also. And some of that is artwork. I would like more of it to be artwork, but it takes a little longer to sell because it's got to find its person. People are really enjoying the window jewelry, and I did sell some of those yesterday with the found word kind of poetry on the back. And so we're going to have to do some more of those. And, you know, sky's the limit. I also had another big win. Rhonda contacted me and said, what are you doing with that journal you're working on? I don't know if you're going to sell it, but I am interested. And that's the only way I sell a journal, you guys. I don't know if you know that yet. Because I feel super connected to everything that I make. So I almost wait for the person it's supposed to go to reach out to me and say, hey, I really want that, you know. Then I feel like it's going to a good home, and it feels like so gratifying. And she put a down payment on it and told me to take my time and do what I would do to it. You know, which it's more than 3/4 of the way done. But I think that was a boost, and it's always nice to be appreciated and have people like your work, you know. It was absolutely. A really satisfying week. That's what it was.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Well, and I think I'm extra ADHD right now because of all that, plus life and news, and it's just a lot. So yeah. Anyway, you guys all also every week make my heart swell, and I'm so grateful that you're here. And Eddie, I am grateful that Eddie is here. I'm not talking to
Sorry about last week, guys. Yeah, my internet.
Oh,
they were doing something with the wire, whatever. I don't know. And then I said, well, let me just lay down for a few minutes and I'll watch something that I have already downloaded on my iPad. And I fell asleep, and I didn't wake up again until like 9 o'clock my time. Oof. So that was like,
oh my gosh,
6 hours. Yeah.
You had a nap.
I had a long nap.
You had a nap.
Sleeping, like, I think when it starts to get dark earlier, I tend to like not sleep as well throughout the night for some reason. But so I've been trying to catch up on sleep.
Well, I need to come up with a fun hashtag and a way to do this drawing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add people's names to a list for each thing that they do, but they need to reach out to me either by leaving a comment on a video, leaving a comment on a community. I'm going to make a community post that talks about the contest and the drawing, and you would go on there. If you post it on your Facebook page or in any of your groups, for each one you post in, I want you to come on YouTube to the community page where I have the post and say, I did it. But I need the hashtag for this so that it's unique and I can see it. And it'll also, you know, I can search it too if I miss any. Also leaving a comment on a video, on a past video or on this video, that also will get your name into the drawing. I'm probably going to draw too. And I'm thinking it'll be like a Christmas present prize. So that gives us a little bit of time to do all of that, and then I will draw around or near Christmas and send it out in January. How does that sound, you guys?
Sounds great.
You sure did. Oh, you must have needed the nap.
Yeah.
So we're going to play with ink today, but first, and let's think about the hashtag while we're playing, and we'll figure it out and do it at the end. First, I want to do a little mini meditation. And that is because my brain is on fire. I'm finding myself bringing my shoulders up around my ears. It's pretty, I'm pretty tense, and I think it's just a mix of emotions. Oh, also, did you know, did you see the aurora, Eddie?
You know what? I fell asleep early and I missed it. But
well, it was for a couple of days, actually.
I didn't know that, but I saw pictures from my hometown back in Boston.
Yes.
And the pictures from Boston were amazing. I was like, whoa, that's so cool. It
was a record. We got pummeled with X-class flares. And what happens with I'm going to do some science again. What happens with the sun is the radiation comes first, and that happens right away. And that is actually what creates the aurora borealis. And it's bouncing off of our atmosphere, and it's creating all these colors. And they saw it as far south as Colorado, Arizona. People were posting photos, and it was amazing. We missed it. We have missed it every single time, and I've yet to see an aurora, even though we've had many chances. The reason why? It's always raining when it happens here. So we did see in the rain, the clouds were pink. So we did kind of see that, but it was like, is it not? It was pink clouds up above us. But
see, that's still kind of cool though. It's like cotton candy clouds.
It was nighttime. So it wasn't like cotton candy. It was like maroon almost.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But it wasn't really strong. And we were like, is it because it was above our rain clouds, But anyway, and then after, oh, hey, Becky, you're back. You saw it in St. Louis. It's amazing. I saw everyone's photos and I was like so jealous because I keep trying to see it. We also don't have a good view north. We've got our giant tree, our giant sequoia on the north side of the house right next to it. And then there's a shop and, there's no place for us to go. Also, I mean, our backyard is probably dark enough, but anyway, so we've actually gone out on a drive and like gone up to a hill and stuff, and we still missed it because it got cloudy on us. So the point is the radiation, because we got pummeled with these record-breaking X-class flares over and over, it weakens the atmosphere, and so the next one that comes in is even stronger. And that's how the aurora happened, because and that's why it was so big, it takes a couple days for the energy to actually hit the earth, but the radiation, for the plasma to hit the earth. Also, we've had, and I don't know if the correlation with the sun is affecting the Schumann. The Schumann's been off the charts, and it's actually blacking out right now. It'll go white out, and then it'll go down. It'll go black out for a day. So if you're feeling a little anxiety, or if there's things, there is a lot of energy coming from the earth and from above. And I know I'm sensitive to it. I don't know if you are. Is anybody in the chat sensitive to the energy?
I think I am.
You think so? Yeah. It gives me headaches too. I've been getting headaches like daily, which is weird for me.
The moon affects me.
Yes.
I love a full moon. I'm at my best during a full moon. I don't know.
Are you?
Yeah.
Anne thinks so too. When I was a bartender, people would say, oh, it must be a full moon. We would know when it was a full moon because of the way people were behaving in the bar. Even if we didn't know there was a full moon, we could guess it. But if you think about it, it affects the ocean. It affects our tides, right? And that's water. We are mostly water. Well, if we drink enough, we are mostly water. So we are affected by the
body
moon.
is mostly water.
Yeah. There is science behind that, and people always thought it was phew, but it's not woo woo. It's science now. So that's so if you're feeling affected, that could be why. It could be a combination of those things. Plus, we had the full moon too at that time. So, okay, so I'm going to put the giveaway things away, and I do have these are doubles, so I'm going to be giving away
Who's that
some of these.
handsome fella?
Yeah, right.
Look at
I'll
that
be
stud
giving
muffin.
some of these away, and I'm going to give away some of the stickers from our and maybe some of these pages from the
Love it.
journal, possibly some stickers from those. And I mean, it's just going to be a variety of fun stuff. Plus, I pulled these little creepy girls out that are so cool. Got a stack of them
Those
here.
are fun.
And this set of postcards. So I think I'm probably going to break it into 2 prizes, actually. So you can enter so many times. Like every video that you comment on is an entry. Every time you post it in one group, it's an entry. In another group, it's an entry. On your Facebook thread, it's an entry. But you have to come back to YouTube and comment on the video, whatever the hashtag is, and I will count your ticks in it. So anyway, yeah. So
Becky
it should be
says,
fun.
Becky says, I feel heavy lately and extra brain fog.
Exactly.
Sorry. So does my husband. He never has brain fog.
That's why. That is why.
That's what it is.
It's affecting my fibromyalgia. It's affecting my ADHD. Plus life also. So on top of everything, I just feel like I'm all the time. So it is 12:16. We better get on it, Eddie, huh?
When does the art start?
Yeah, I know. that was our weekly meeting. That's what we did. This is going to be for the hashtag that we come up with by the end. So keep that in mind, you guys. Throw out some suggestions. It's got to be unique. That's all. Okay, I got to show you this first. I started this for somebody. It's not finished. It's a box. It's got a map. I stained it. Got stencils on the side. I just wanted to share this.
So cool.
The fish. Just so you guys can
love
see.
that.
I was sitting there and I meant to share last time. I've got a tray downstairs too that needs sealed, and I'll share that too. All right. So how about that? Put your feet flat on the floor, Eddie. Flat on the floor. Thank you, Anne. Okay, and I want you to drop your shoulders and roll them. Drop and roll. Drop and roll. Doesn't that feel good? Oh my gosh, that feels so good. Do you ever just get that stretch that's... Yeah. Okay, now I want you to do the same thing with your head. I want you to go from side to side. Give it a good, tight, big stretch each way and front to back if you can. I can't do both. Big, tight stretch. Drop your shoulders a little lower. All right. Now take a deep breath with me, and I want you to hold it for 4 seconds. Let it out. Check in with your body. Make sure everything's relaxed, nothing's tense. Drop your shoulders more. Relax your neck. One more deep breath. Hold it for 4 seconds. Let it out slow. I want you to concentrate on your forehead right now. I want you to try to put all your energy in your third eye right now. I want you to feel that. Imagine that. Imagine a big golden light surrounding you and coming from the top of your head. Can you feel it? One more breath, and then we'll start some art. Man, I don't know about you, but I feel better. How about you? So when you do that, do you feel it in your forehead? Can you feel it? That's something to work on if you can't. If you want to meditate or kind of raise your vibration, that's something to concentrate on while you try to meditate, even if it's only for 5 minutes in your day. And it's very healing. So, okay, let's start. I have some inky things to do today. I did a couple things and made a big mess on my desk. I don't want to talk about it. I embossed this. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I embossed this with just a sprinkling of this and that. And then I dumped all the stuff in my little party mix, which is always these colors. And we're going to play with this with some ink. I have a stack of things I took out of my texture bin here that already have texture on them and need to be worked on. You know, I always have some of these handy. If I get some packaging I like or a new stencil or, you know, it's what I do. So I'm going to pull some of these out. There's a crackle and see what we can do. All right. Oh, first I want to cover my desk. Oh my gosh, that would be terrible. That's a mess right now. I've been messy already today.
This is just a formality.
Yeah, it's, you know, we know we're going to get it everywhere. It's cool. I did try to clean this today and it did not work at all. And it's still gritty from embossing powder, of course. And I vacuumed it. I don't know why it's still gritty.
That stuff is just, oh God.
It's just, I mean, it's when I get it out.
It's like an STD.
It is. When I get it out, I want to use it like a whole bunch and then not use it for a long time because it's so messy. It's like my gel plate. I do the same thing with my gel plate.
Oh.
I use it for a long time. I make lots and lots of papers and then I don't use it for a while and use those papers. And until I'm ready. Yeah, messy is good. But do you remember the glue incident? I've done it twice. Mm-hmm. Today, it was this. This is embossing liquid. I was daubing.
That is like a gel, a sticky gel.
It is a sticky gel. I was embossing and this cap came off and it went everywhere. And I had it everywhere. It was horrible. It was horrible. Anne says, you should have done that earlier. It was involving glitter. Talk about it. Oh yeah, for sure. Anyway, this is still sticky and I've wiped it down a few times. And I actually took some of the goo that spilled on this. I spread it out and did some things and whatever. And then I brought the stencil back over and used a brush. I'm going to put ink on this and I wanted, you know, some resistance for it. So these puddles are great. I'm not unhappy with them. It's just, I didn't expect that. It
looks intentional.
It does look intentional. Love that. I used my finger. That's why, because it was already all over me. Glitter
Mother Nature's best tool.
Yeah, it sure is, isn't it? Okay, so what I have out today, we have these so far. I did bring out, and I think I might work with these first. These are all of my oxide reinkers. This is all I have. This is it. I've slowly purchased them, you know, and they're colors I use a lot. So I needed to repurchase. And then this one, I thought, you know, I don't have that in an ink pad or a spray or anything. And it's the pumice stone and I really like it. So I decided to get it in a reinker so I could use it like this. And I haven't done it yet. So here we go. And then also I have, and we're going to obviously use a spray bottle with those. Also, I have these inks out here. I have these these.
Hi, Rhonda. How are you?
Rhonda, we were just talking about you. And in case I feel like it, I have this stuff, but we may not get this far, but we'll see. We'll see. Here's my rule today. I'm going to use what's in my orbit. That's it. It has to be in my orbit. I cannot roll my hair. Huh? Arm's length. That's right. We're playing the arm's length game. So that means that I also have some things around me. Like I wanted to show you guys. I got some new stamps. I've been so bad. Shopping has been, when I'm stressed out, I shop. I know. When I'm stressed out, I'm like, oh, I need that $3 set of postcards or that $5 set of stamps. You know,
you have an emptiness and you're filling it.
That's what I'm doing.
Essentially what it is. Yeah.
It is. It's that and like eating almonds late at night or Cheez-Its
don't get me started on that.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Keep Walmart in business.
Well, I don't go to Walmart anymore, and I also I haven't been ordering any of these things on Amazon. I am almost done with my Christmas shopping because so I've I've had a goal, but then I've always thrown some things in for me in the process. So let's start some art. Did you guys know this thermal paper?
Some for me, some for you.
That's right. But it's like, or I'll get them free with purchase because I've spent so much, like, okay, I'll get that free. So I'm going to show you, I got sets of stamps that I had been waiting for. They are amazing. I actually stamped some out. That's not them. It's these. Let's see. I actually stamped some out here and they are here. So face, that one's kind of smudgy. Got hands, got this girl.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that great? I'll probably include some of these in the giveaways. I love her so much.
Wait, what does it say? It's high what?
Watch out for the new wheel. Hibbard.
Oh, cool.
And it was a bicycle thing, I think, ad. This dude, which came out spotty because I re-inked my thing. It's got this set, this, which I've wanted for ages and ages. Look how awesome. I did tell them, Rhonda.
There we go. Oh my God, that's beautiful.
Isn't that cool? And these.
You know what? Pull it down again.
Okay. There's another
that profile is my mom's profile.
Is it really?
That is my mom's profile.
Wow. How odd. So this is your mom.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
That's great. That's great. Is your mom she looks Greek? She looks Greek or Roman.
Well, we all have I look like my mom. So I have, the color of hair I have, the skin tone I have, the nose.
Yeah.
Full face. Yeah.
So I stamped it on, I just creased it wrong. I stamped it on that side so I could make a little thing out of it here. Because it's a giant old note card. They really are. Yeah, Sherry, Rhonda, we talked about the deposit you put down on the journal and how excited I am that I know where it's going and it found its person. So, and 2 hands. Look at this. Look, Mom, 2 hands.
Look,
there's
Mom.
one on each set. Look, Mom, 2 hands.
Thanks, Becky.
That's on an envelope. So I just picked some random things to stamp on here and, this is in my orbit now, so I can use it if I want, and I might use her. She's very cool.
I don't know if you guys heard that, but my phone in the last week and a half, I don't know if you heard that, but my phone in the last week and a half has been getting so many spam calls.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
And it's like, it comes in cycles. Like, it'll stop for a while, and then all of a sudden it comes back again. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that is awful. Is it the same number?
It's a couple of different numbers, so I block them as they come in.
Yeah, block them as they come in.
But, they have like massive amounts of lines. So, anyway.
So each one of these came in an envelope. Yeah, you've got to block them because, I'm not surprised. with everything that's going on. There's, I'm not surprised. These are thermal, and that's how they print. So that means you can use your heat tool, and I'll just do it for a second here. It's just warming up. And you could probably do this over a paper stencil if you wanted. That might be fun. Your die cuts. I have some that are like stencils. I think if I laid that on there and did the heat on it, I would have a pattern on there. Wouldn't that be cool? Becky can help you with that. So don't ring out loud when it's on your call. Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. I'll reach out to you, girl.
Yeah,
we'll do a little thing.
So what I did was I blocked out my name, and then I can use these envelopes for something fun. Like I could turn it into a little book. I opened this one from that side, and I opened this one from that side. And I am going to try the paper cutouts on top of this and see if I can get a pattern on it. But I think that's a lot of fun, and it was something I wanted to share because I can put texture on these, and they won't be dry by the time we're done. So I won't do it today. Anyway. So let's start with some ink. Let's do a warm up before we get to this party one. These are just packaging. This is like a cracker box or something from my kitchen. I can see underneath it. It's got a little gesso on it. It's got a texture paste. Can you see?
Nice.
It's not very thick. It's just, and then this one is crackled, and it's thick crackle. Look at that.
Oh, nice.
And it's just on a piece of cardboard.
So my nephew has this thing of wallpaper, like wall spackle, like plaster, and I walked past it and I was so tempted to open it and take a bunch of it, and I'm like, no, I can't. I'm like, free art supply.
Yeah, no kidding. I have lots of embossing paste, but I think I would try that. I think I would love that to try. I love trying new things, and I would like to compare the difference between them, that and my molding paste or embossing paste. So I put some of that on there. I'm going to spray it. I'm going to add a little orange. I'm going to try to get some overall color and, kind of spread out. Color blocking.
What color is that? Is that Rusty Hinge?
Oh, yeah. It's one of my favorites.
Oh,
it really is.
That.
I probably should have some tags on hand. I'm spraying myself here. Like, why isn't this working? Spraying myself. That's cool. So I can use a paintbrush. I can use my fingers. I can, use my favorite tool here if I want to spread it out into a new place. But what's going to happen is the pattern's going to show up when these pools kind of, and you guys know I like to make those little textured cards. I think we need to do some more postcards so I can use my postcards in a book. I think it's time for that. Let's see. Now we've got some blue, and I wonder what happens if I put water down first. That sounds fun.
Utah in the house.
Uda, hello. Okay, tell her about the giveaway. And we got to come up with a hashtag, you guys, so I need your help. Something unique.
Sharon is doing a giveaway for the holiday and to say thank you for being a wonderful viewer and subscriber. And we're going to come up, between all of us, let's come up with a unique hashtag. And she wants you to, what is it you want to post is the link to your channel, right?
Posting links to the channel or videos, one or the other, and leaving a comment on, I'm going to make one community post that everybody can come in, and you can comment on a community post, right? I'm just making sure. Okay.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. So every comment will be an entry into the drawing, every single one.
But you got to make sure you use the hashtag that we will come up with by the end of the stream today.
So every time you use that hashtag, whether you post a link for a video or my channel in a group that you've got that allows that, or you post it in
You could post it
your
on your
Facebook
Instagram.
thread or wherever. Yeah, or Instagram or
Yeah.
wherever. And because I
Pinterest.
don't, yeah, I feel like this wastes a lot of ink though.
Oh, hi, Carol. Welcome.
Carol, hello. We're having fun with texture today and ink. So what I'm going to do is I'm just keeping it in my orbit here, but I'm grabbing something here that I can dip in this so it's not wasting so much ink, because you guys know I like to do that. I've got an envelope of things here, and they have some bubbles on them. Remember the inky bubbles? And I'm just going to kind of get some of that on there.
Can you take a moment and explain to the newcomers what the prize will be?
Oh, yes. So I actually have a set of postcards. I have papers, beautiful papers with black and white photos. I have stickers, very cool stickers. And I will include some other goodies, some tags, some, I'm going to do 2, I believe. This one's got lots on it here. I'm going to do 2, taking away some of this brown so I can add some more blue back in. And maybe, like at least 2 I'll do. And it'll be a Christmas drawing. So you have a little bit of time. Let's put these over here to dry. That looks cool, doesn't it? And it's oxide. So honestly, if I get it just a little wet, the oxide has a bluish color that it turns. And you have to spray it after. And it doesn't work if you do it before, really, as well. I don't know why that happens. But see how it's turning, sort of, see the color coming through right there? It's got like the walnut and the ground espresso have sort of a bluey color when they oxidize, which is very cool. All right, so I'm treating it like I treat my gel plate when I use alcohol inks, and I use so much ink because I can get so many prints out of it, and I need to be more cautious with the ink, I think. All right.
Yeah, earlier, Rhonda says, she asked if these were ink or refills, and I said, yeah, ink refillers. And I said, yeah, it's just, isn't that pricey to use it that way?
Well, actually, these are like, if you think about it, this is about the same price as an alcohol ink. These are
what's a pad? A pad is like what, $8, $6, $7, $8?
These are like $5 to $7 a piece.
Yeah.
These are, and as long as I have something that I can, bring up some excess, I think it's okay. I got it for this purpose, and I haven't done it yet. So I'm all.
Hang on.
Okay.
Aussie. Hi, Julie Parker.
Hey, Julie. I saw your message from earlier. Okay, so then I'm going to let you talk for a minute. I'm going to mute myself so I can dry this, because it really will look different when it's dry. So.
All right. Sharon's going to do a little bit of the wah-wah, which is AKA the heating gun. So yeah, if you guys have an idea for a hashtag for Sharon's contest, please drop it in the comments, and I'll make a note of them, and then we'll decide by the end which one we will use. Better value than letting them dry out on the shelf. You know what, Yuda? I agree. That is very true. And I think if it, if it brings you joy, just do it. Why not? And, she does use them. So, she doesn't let stuff go to waste. That's for sure. So what is everybody up to for the weekend? It's getting cold in places. I know some places have gotten snow already. What are you doing for the weekend? Oh, and by the way, don't forget to hit the like button on the stream and share it if you want, if you don't mind. That helps the algorithm. That does a lot of stuff for Sharon, and it doesn't cost us anything.
All right. Thanks for your patience.
Oh, that's great, Carol.
I did get some of it dry so I can show you how different it's going to look when it dries. And I did dab some of that up so I can add some more blue back in. Now, this is an experiment. Like I said, I haven't used these to do this with yet, and I've been wanting to. I think, though, I learned something. I think what I need to do is dry between each color so that I'm spreading it around. I'm getting it where I want to a little more easily. I think it would work better if I actually dried it between each color. And well, I'm going to set this aside, and it shouldn't take too long.
Oh, hang on. Sharon.
Yes.
Becky wants to know, did we lose Sharon's audio? Are you on up to on the live, Becky? Because she muted herself when she went to do the wah. So, she hears you now.
Okay. I was a little concerned.
So I had asked what they were doing this weekend, and Yuta said she started selling off surplus supplies, so more cleaning in the studio.
Oh,
and Carol's,
that's nice.
Carol's making crafts for a Christmas market.
Oh, that's great.
And
I love it.
Yeah, Julie says, I woke up early with my back in pain this morning. I got it to settle, but not completely. It's so frustrating.
Whoops.
Yeah, you know what, Julie? I agree with you. And I can empathize. I have a lot of back issues and, day by day, but you can't let it get you down.
No, it's been, I think everything that's happening with the sun and all of the stuff, I think is really affecting a lot of our aches and pains right now. It is exacerbating or adding to them. So this is Crackle on here. And, I just dripped that mud on there. So I'm just getting some of it here and there and around. Now, so that's not very much of it. I'm going to be very sparing here. I have an idea. Maybe what I need to do is this. Let's do it this way. That's the rusty hinge that I just re-inked. Let's see. Getting kind of the same colors up, but I don't have exactly that. So, brown, blue.
So Becky's working Saturday and then Sunday napping. Hopefully making items for the Maker's Swap.
Oh, that's nice. What are you guys doing for the swap this time? You can share. So I've got ink on this that I dabbed up. Baby wipe. Which is a great way, because brown is always welcome, right? What I should have done was got out some of my examples for anybody that's new here to show what I'm actually trying to go for here, but I'm using different mediums to do it than I usually use. So, okay. So I'm going to go like this, and then I'm going to spray these ones with water. This will get less on there. I have more control this way, but it's the loss of control that I actually love. Like when I use alcohol inks on my gel plate, I don't have as much control with them. And I really like letting go of that control. It's very satisfying for me, and I don't know why. I'm sure there's a reason behind it. I'm sure that there are other artists that feel the same way and kind of like their media to do that for them and seek it. like letting the earth or letting the universe decide, kind of. It's like luck of the draw almost, you know. I don't know. Does anybody else feel that way too? Do you prefer your mediums that where you get the loss of control?
I think it depends on what I'm doing. I never thought about it though.
There's probably a theory behind it. I'm sure. I'm sure it's people that have a lot of responsibilities, are sick of having all that control. They need to let go. It's probably the same trait that somebody that goes to a dominatrix would have. The loss of control, because they're a big, powerful businessman and they are always in charge and they hate it. So they go to someone to put them down, basically, and they take away their control. And that's like an extreme version of it, but I could totally see that would be.
But it makes sense.
Yeah. Because it usually is a powerful businessman doing that.
Yeah.
Don't ask me why I know.
Dirty boys. So let's get to the chat.
So sorry.
That's okay.
It was just a good example. That's all.
It is a great example. Anne says she wants to set up a cozy craft space in her basement for Christmas crafting.
Oh, do you not have
wonderful.
A cozy craft space, Anne? You don't have one? Is that true?
And Yuta says she made her maker swap, and when it went out on Tuesday, so she needs to find something else.
Nice.
And the maker swap is gift tags, and it is 3 gift tags. And Becky has a brand new stamp out too, a to and from stamp, which is really cute.
Always nice. Yeah. That is so cool.
Julie has not set her craft setup. Has not set up her space yet.
Oh, it takes a long time.
Trying, and it's taking time. You take your time. Little bit.
You're probably, yeah. I guess I am, Becky. It was just an extreme example of somebody that prefers to let go and why they would want to. I don't know why it came up. I'm not sure. I would have understood why it came up in my 30s, but now I'm not sure. I'm just.
Anne says she has a great space upstairs in her studio. Well, I think what Anne is trying to say is she wants to create a sort of Christmas grotto within to create her Christmas stuff.
I think that's great.
There you go.
You know, I have the jewelry stuff downstairs, so and that's because if my art room was downstairs, I would be in it more. Because it's like a big event when I come up to my art room. I have to get my coffee ready, and I have to turn the TV on for the dog, and I have to like make sure the cat is occupied so she doesn't follow me up here. And you know, it's like and make sure my chores are done and do all the stuff. If I had it downstairs, I'd be running in and out of the room all the time and doing a little this and then waiting for it to dry while I go and do dishes. And it's just it's more of an event if I have to come upstairs. So that's why I put the jewelry stuff down there, and it's driving me nuts around my chair, but I think I've come to a point where it's organized enough, you know? So.
Hey, if it works.
I think more humor was needed in my last comparison. You got because it was meant to be funny.
You went too extreme too early.
Yeah, I mean, it was meant to be funny. My delivery was bad because I'm all, you know, and now everybody's wondering about me.
Baby.
I'm surprised there's not more chatter about it in the chat, really. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so it's not very dark. I'd like something to sink down into the cracks. And the best way to do that is with a spray. So I'm going to use my walnut ink. And this is just the walnut crystals with the And it's transparent when it dries, so I'm still gonna have some color bleed through. But it's the walnut crystals mixed with water in my spray bottle, and then I spray it a little bit more, and I'm gonna let it sink down into those cracks and really show. And just for a moment, I'm actually gonna stand up and grab an example for this, for what we are going
Okay.
for. We are going for, and I have a ton of them in here. I try to keep them in my texture basket so that I can pull them out when I'm ready to do something or, okay. So what we're going for is like one of those, or that's actually an inked, I just had some in my hands too. Oh, here's one of my favorites, and I haven't used it yet because I love it so much. That is what I'm going for. I want more of those in my texture bin, but I need some different other colors too. This one's still a little light for me, but you see how textured, and I love making things out of these, like tags or postcards or just little pieces of art. And these could be framed. This is just on a piece of chipboard. It's the back of a paper pad. I mean, you know. So, oh, Rhonda finally laughing. Yeah.
Rhonda's got piles all over her house.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Julie. At least you had somebody pack it up for you. That's great. I one time had movers in my life, and that was the company was moving us, so they packed us up, and I weirded out about somebody going through all my things and packing them. I weirded out about it. I would now. I think, I don't know. There were some things I packed up on my own, obviously.
I moved more times than I care to remember, and I've always packed my stuff.
Me
There
too.
was a couple of times where a company I was working for, hired the movers, but as far
Right.
as the packing, I would do it all.
Here
I
we
don't
go.
want anyone packing up my knickers,
Right. Those were the things that I packed up. Yeah. And I am gonna do the dab of blue here. This is nearly dry. And my little thing ran out, so I'm gonna grab a little. It's in my orbit. It's okay. It's in my orbit.
No, it's not. Yeah.
I'm just grabbing some water to put in this with the pipette.
Wow.
I forget I can use these for this. I'm like, where's my little funnel? And then I remember I have these. I have a whole bunch of them. They came with something. I don't know. They came with resin kits.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
So I have a ton of them. Who knows? Maybe I'll put some in the giveaway. I mean, I'll put some cool stuff in the giveaway that can be used in mixed media and focal points. And let's see, let's move that around.
Julie says, we got to the day before we moved and realized we were not going to get it done in time. So we had to make an emergency request. And you know what? That's wonderful that you had that option.
Yeah,
Really.
It is. Yeah.
That's
I
really
didn't
good.
want somebody to move us at first. I mean, like, I was like, I don't want people touching my stuff. If they did
the
now,
furniture, if it's like
furniture.
Already boxed up in furniture, yeah, go take it, touch it. I don't care.
That's a little different.
But I think actually touching your personal things, that's different.
It is weird. Yeah. And I felt like I had time to stress about it for like a month. Like, how are they going to do this? I mean, they even packed up, like, I had this storage unit, and they packed up, like, you know how at the bottom of a box that you've moved over and over, and it's like mementos or like grubby things that, from your childhood, or it doesn't matter. It was like a box of stuff like that, and there was like some glitter and some confetti and some, I don't know what, in the bottom of the box, because it correlated with what was in there. And they even put that in paper. They dumped that box, because they have to repack every box. They dumped that box in paper and wrapped it up. So when I go to move or unpack my stuff, I'm finding like little packages of confetti or little packages of dust, like Celia. Oh, how are you? We miss you. I'm so glad to see you. You should get in on the giveaway. Yeah.
Hi, Celia.
So I'm going to let this dry. I'm going to continue to let this dry, which it's nearly there. And what I'll do when I get to the end, or when it's done, when I feel like it's got what I need, like I'm still going to work something on this. I'll go over it with like wax on my finger and touch here and there and get some of the texture kind of highlighted. And that's how I end up with something like this. This one was alcohol ink and crackle and stencil. And I even wrote on it with a embossing pen.
Lovely.
Embossing. Yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. And then this one is just alcohol ink, and it's on a photo paper that has been embossed, like dry embossed.
Lovely.
I love these things that I can just grab when I'm in the mood to make something, or cut up and make little dangles, or you can do a lot of things with them. So this is just fun. And we had so much fun with the ink last time. I thought we needed to do it again. So this needs a lot more color. Let's see. I probably should move on to the other ink, and I will give this stuff a break because I feel like it takes more. It needs more time. It needs dry time in between, and there's reasons.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh, that looks good. Look what's happening here. Do you see that?
Oh.
Right there.
Yeah.
That's the look right there. Let's get some of this over here. Of course, I'm using my tools.
Your phalange.
Yes. My best friend Jackie, when I was in college, she wasn't in college, but she basically came to my house one day to hang out and never left. I just kept her. And she actually, and she had been living at home with her parents again. So she was a lot younger than me, but we just like bonded so quickly, and I never let her go home. But she didn't want to go home either. It was like, no, I did the same thing with Ariel, but that was at a different time. But we had so much fun, and she was the first person I hadn't heard phalanges, and I probably never thought about it. And she always called them her phalanges, always. She was my she wasn't artsy, but she would do things with me that was artistic. And I had a studio in the house, and she was my little assistant. And I wanted to bring her with her when I moved, and she almost did come with me as my assistant, my unpaid assistant. I just loved her so much. She was so much fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Okay,
it's amazing when you meet someone like that you're like, okay, you're mine forever.
Yeah, I'm keeping you forever. She didn't work, so I was like, yeah, you can hang out here. That's cool. And so I'd be at school, and she'd be cooking. She was my girlfriend, she wasn't.
Hey.
She was like my temporary wife, I loved her so much. But my house was big enough. She had her own room there.
You know what that is though? And
what?
that is what's lacking in our world right now
It is.
That's community right there.
It is.
Because
I haven't
you're taking
had a friend
care
like
of each other's needs without requiring a commitment or anything. It's just like,
just because you're both good people and you know what
because
you
you're
want,
there.
Yeah.
And like you recognize that she needed something, and then when she saw that you recognized that, she said, well, listen, I have stuff that I can give, and so I will do that for her.
Yes.
It's amazing how when you realize those things and you can identify those things, it makes life so much easier.
It does. I think we should all want to help each other and and have community like that, like what you're saying. I get it. I think we should all want to feed our neighbor if they don't have food and we have enough, or we have more. I think we should all want to, be more community minded, and we are going to get to a place where we are, and that's what's happening as America breaks into. We're going to have to get there, and I think this is our chance right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to set this aside.
I think that, just one more thing. I just think that
go
people
ahead.
are.
Go
we've
ahead.
gotten to such an extreme of isolation, which was, impacted by COVID,
yes,
exacerbated by social media, but
it's
and politics. And I
Oh my
think a
gosh,
lot of us are just so sick of that we want to get back to something that's more real, that's more tangible, that's more, that makes you feel more, because you can feel something when you're looking at it on the internet, but it's not the same.
No, it's not.
No.
I think I'm going to do this one. It's on a really heavy piece of chipboard. I did this about the same time I did this one, and it's not done. So it's the same cardboard. I remember doing that in the same session. And this one.
Oh, Julie says she put a very rough, very short video of her current situation in her creative space in your Texture Junkies chat. So after the stream,
I'm excited. Did you just do that today? Did you do it today?
She just did it, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, and anybody that's out there that's been come to the live streams, if you're interested in what we're talking about, that is our Texture Junkies thread. I am not a fan of Mark Zuckerberg, and I only kept the messaging because of you, and because that's how I stay in touch with my daughter and my grandkids and stuff. But I want to say that if you would like to become part of our thread, it's just a place where we can support each other. There's not a lot of chatter, but some days we need support, or we want to share what we've made, or I share the links for our events here. I'm pretty yappy today. Gosh, you guys, I'm sorry. Sorry. Anyway, if you want to be a part of that, you send me a message and I will hook you up, or you can actually send a message to anybody in the chat right now that is in the thread, and they can let you in, I think. Can't they? They can certainly let you in.
Yeah, just like tag you in there or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
That ticky stuff. I don't get down with that.
You know what? Just go for what I know and love. Let's just do it.
Becky says bartering and trading rocks. Yeah,
with rocks. We don't need money no more. We'll just use rocks. No. That's right. I'm just going for the alcohol ink, you guys, because it's what I know and love. So, yeah. I'm just not liking the colors of those. What is wrong with me?
Nothing. You're doing your thing, girl.
Doing my crazy thing.
Don't doubt yourself.
Okay, so I'm going to use my lightest colors first. And if you don't know, this is alcohol ink. This is one of my favorite mediums. This is my secret sauce, and it is hand sanitizer and 90% rubbing alcohol. So that is how I get it. It really does. It works on your gel. It helps you use it on your gel plate. It's just so good for alcohol ink. It kind of keeps it in place while you're working, and it doesn't just spread it right out. So I'm going to put that on first to kind of keep things in place. This has just been painted with gold. I'm going to try to use some of my, let's see, I'm going to go for my teal here. And of course, I like to use the white, and I like to use the gold. I'm going to go ahead and run that down. I wish you guys could see. There we go.
She says she meant that bartering is cool, not that we should barter with rocks.
Yeah, let's use rocks. I'm okay with that, you guys. I like rocks. Where's Lexi?
I don't know.
Lexi brought me a rock when we met. She brought me a rock. She did. Because we both love rocks. So she
Oh,
brought
that's
me
so
one
cool.
from her home that was so cool, and it's in a special place at my altar.
It's,
So
and that's
that
a
was when
beautiful
we met.
thing, you know?
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing because she remembered what you like.
Yes,
She
she does too, though.
remembered to bring it, and she found something that she know you would like, and
Right.
I mean, I think that's a wonderful thing.
Well, she loves rocks too. I actually take pictures of rocks and tag her. So,
That's
I mean,
awesome.
she loves rocks.
Yeah.
And everywhere we go, I pick up rocks. I've even written a song about a pocket full of rocks that I sing on the trails. And my husband laughs at me, when he's in the mood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Okay, I don't like to use
Oh, there's
red.
my wacky wife again singing about her darn
Yeah,
rocks.
singing about rocks. There we go. Yeah, that's me. That's what I
Gotta
do.
love her.
I am gonna try. I do have bright orange here, maybe, because the color underneath is a little orange. And when I start adding the white and the gold, it makes it you can't see through it anymore.
Oh.
And that's
Yeah.
what I like. It like brings the color to life and changes it a little. I don't use red for the reason that because I use white and I don't want pink. So unless I'm not using my white, that's different. Hold on, I need to spray again. So as it's getting a little more dry, I spray it again. You can also use, the stuff that goes with it. But I like the hand sanitizer and the alcohol the best. I just do. You can use a brush with it. That's fun. So you can have more control. But obviously I am trying to lose control here. I'm not going to say it again. I almost went to the, I almost went there after the conversation earlier. Just, yeah, it was funny in my head. So
Julie says some petrified wood, some others.
Oh yeah.
And one is jade green, that jade green one. Also some that have opal pieces in them. Yeah.
Nice.
Interesting.
So this gold is the Pyxis gold alcohol ink. I buy it in giant bottles, big as I can find them. It is a really good price, and it is the best alcohol ink metallic because it
What was the name again?
It's from Pyxis Art, Pyxis
Gotcha.
alcohol ink. I buy the white and I buy the gold from them. And because I use a lot of white, and I use a lot of gold, I get them in the big bottles. But the gold actually breaks apart and has like moments of where like it almost looks like gold flakes around the edges. See that right there? See that? Right in here. It's just so cool. I know you can't really see it as well as I can, but it's amazing. This is going to dry a little lighter. It's starting to dry right now because it's alcohol. And I'm actually really loving that. I think it needs a little more color right here. And when you add color to the gold, it breaks it apart a little bit and starts pooling in new ways around that color. And it's so cool. Maybe a little right here. The whole thing blue. Oh. Lost my mind.
Yeah.
Now it'll look a little mottled when you first spray it and it goes back together. So do we want to keep the dark? Because when I add white to it, it turns that lighter color. I'm going to do a little bit of it and let it drip. I love watching it drip, watching it go through all the little channels. And I wish I could show you how satisfying it is because I have to kind of turn it on its side and you guys don't see really what I'm seeing. A little bit, maybe. Look at that gold shining right there. Do you see it? Oh, look at that. I'm going to add a touch of blue there because I didn't mean to get all that white in there. There we go. All right. So I'm going to set this to the side. I think it's gorgeous. I'm really happy with it.
That is
Really,
so
really.
Art Deco. It's so fabulous.
Yes. Yes, it is. And it's got a
Hi,
cross in the
Carla.
middle, which is really weird. Carla, hello. Oh, you didn't get the notification? Oh my gosh. I am so sorry. I try to send it out to everybody since I'm not on Facebook to post it. So I send it out to everybody that wants to come or that has come in the past, or it's good to have you here. You guys should set your hit the bell when you where you have subscribed. If you hit the bell, you'll get a notification about it. And I know I forget to do that, and I just like follow someone and then forget to do the bell. So yeah, Carol's in her quiet corner. It's good to have everyone. I actually also made 2 friends this week at the shop. Like people that I'm so aligned with and that I could have a kind of a spiritual friendship with because they are on the same sort of journey, kind of enlightened and awake and creative, and we had so much in common, so much. And I'm really excited. They're gonna, because we have that Victorian sitting room at work, and it would be fun to have them come in. They know I'm on Thursdays, and sit and have a chat in the shop. I think that would be great. And then I'll invite them to lunch. I think they would get along too. So here we have. It's got gold crackle paste, which is not available anymore. I can't find it. It was trying to remember the brand. It was Nuvo gold crackle paste. And it was amazing. And I went through it so fast. But this is just on a, you can see it's on a piece of packaging. And it's got the crackle paste, and then it's got embossed with, I'm not sure what I used because it's really shiny. I don't know. I sealed it. I don't know, because the gold flakes were coming off. I'm not really sure. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and play with this and see if I can get the background to disappear. Normally I would paint them first, but let's see what we can do. This is a very Art Deco stencil that I have here. It's one of my favorites, but you have to pick your, center it. And it's not one that you can use really randomly because it is one picture that it creates, Gosh, this is good. As it dries, it gets better. It's so good. Okay, I'm going to spray it. Now, this has a seal on it, clearly. So we're going to see how well it works on the alcohol with the alcohol ink, but I think it will because usually you use a non-porous paper with alcohol ink. This is one of my favorite colors. It's moss. And I like it because it actually, when you put the white on it, it's so amazing. But I want to see what I can cover here. Just spread it about. Okay. Let's see. Look at how it just brings out the shapes. I love it. I love it. Alcohol inks makes me giggle when it's just so satisfying to me. Why isn't it moving? So when you put the white on the moss, you get such a beautiful color. The good thing about this spray also is it really is wanting to stay in place. There, right there. I'm not sure why. It like absorbed. When you do this, it's very cheap. It's like a really affordable medium. I just need alcohol. Oh, it's under my desk. I forgot.
She's drinking again, guys.
I am. I'm drinking. That's me. Where's my alcohol
glug,
spray?
Glug, glug.
Where is my alcohol spray bottle? I have no idea. It's usually hiding right here under my desk on a shelf. I bet my husband took it because he always needs rubbing alcohol. And I bet he came in and took it. I'm almost sure of it, actually.
Not cool, Bobby. Not cool.
Yeah, that is not cool, man. I mean, like he uses it too. So I have to buy it in bulk. So this is just alcohol ink. Look how weird it's staying in place. The white is. It's whatever's the seal is on this, because I did it a long time ago, is keeping
Holding
it.
on to it.
Yeah, it's holding on to it better. Like I don't know why. Okay, I'm gonna use. See, I've got moss here. How about mushroom? Is another one of my very favorite colors. It doesn't really go with the picture, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Room.
Oh, it's so good. Such a good color. And when you add white to this one, it's amazing too. This should bring out all the cracks too. And that gold embossing paste will stay gold. I mean, it will still show.
See, yeah, now this one's spreading really well.
Well, it was just the white that did that. Let's see if it does it again.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to add some white to the mushroom. No, it's spreading. Maybe I just didn't have enough liquid there and it grabbed a hold and didn't have a chance, to move because there wasn't enough liquid. The white is what's going to cover the background because alcohol ink is terribly transparent, So here, I got to make sure it's wet enough. Then I need one more fun color, and I only grabbed one little tray of this. I have yellow. Let's use the orange again. Orange. And then I'll get the gold out.
Aren't you glad I'm here?
Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad you're here because I am a wreck. Last week I really felt like I was just talking to myself. You weren't here. I missed you so much.
You're not a wreck. You're a wrecker.
I feel like I'm all over
Wrecker.
the place. I am. I am all over the place. So I'm going to spray it and then I'm going to add the white to make sure that it's wet enough just to ensure that it doesn't grab. So this will turn into like a creamy creamsicle orange. And then the gold will outline everything. Ugh, that orange is like fluorescent. Look at what happened.
Whoa, that's
what
wonderful.
happened? It looks red in here. It's not, but that looks very red. Isn't that weird? In the camera, does that look red to you?
It does, but I can see, like, if it dries, once it dries, I'm sure it won't be as intense.
Right. So I'm going to add some gold in. I'm going to bring our gold back into our texture paste here. Definitely in these puddles that are kind of muddy. And the gold does good things to the mud. It helps a lot. Where you've got like extra color bleeding together. I think I need something dark up there. Thing with alcohol
Carla's
is
putting us in her pocket. She's going to the basement to add a second coat of cold color. The first one sold like crazy.
I'm excited to be in her pocket. I think that's cool. I'm just really excited about that. How does it feel, Eddie?
Cozy.
Yeah, right?
A couple of old candies in here, but I'm okay with that.
Look at the lint.
When was the last time you hoovered out this pocket?
Ooh, a tissue. Sorry.
Who carries pennies?
Who uses pennies anymore? Yeah. That was fun.
That was funny. I'm glad she put her keys in the other pocket.
Oh, sorry. I don't know why this is tickling me so much. I'm getting a double whammy right now. I'm watching alcohol ink spread in a beautiful way, and I'm in a pocket with lint. So
you have the best of both worlds.
Yes. This is like amazing. This is such a good day.
Becky,
You
you
can
can't
put
leave the
us.
pocket.
You can put us in your pocket anytime you want. How's that? I will gladly go in your pocket, my friend.
You just said the rocks and worms are jiggling.
Yeah.
Uh,
That fluorescent is really hurting my face. Wish it was a different color. I wish I would have grabbed my other bin of colors, but we're playing with what's in my orbit today. That's the rule. So I'm not getting up to get more. I'm gonna try to use a little bit of the mustard on it. We'll see. It's like a darker yellow color. Just where it's
Pardon
really
me.
fluorescent. What's that?
Pardon me. But do you have any Grey Poupon?
In your pocket. That was so much fun. We're ridiculous, aren't we?
It's a good time.
It is so wonderful to be ridiculous.
I'm making up for last week.
Yes, we are. We've had S&M. We've had. This is not a kids show, by the way.
We haven't had it. We haven't had it. We've talked about it a little bit.
Yeah, we didn't have it. No, that's not what I mean. Oh.
You just says no pocket pool.
No what?
No pocket pool. Sharon, there's a question.
Okay.
Julie would love to know, did you get those patterns with stencils and gesso?
I got this pattern with stencil and it was modeling paste, I think, or once in a while I'll use my golden heavy gel medium because I've got so much of it and it's starting to dry out. But it doesn't take color as well unless I put a lot of coats of gesso on it. I probably need to use a bunch of it right now. It's also got golden Nuvo crackle paste, which I can't find anymore, which is very good stuff if you can find it. All right, I think that's good for now. I kind of covered up the fluorescent orange. All right, so let's check back in with one of our others and maybe we'll do something with it. How do you feel about that, guys? Or if that's not dry, I'll use this other one that I pulled
out. Carla says she missed most of that, but she has no Grey Poupon in her pocket. You got to settle for regular old yellow mustard.
Yes. That yellow mustard. Yep. I like them all. Do you like mustard?
I do like mustard, yes.
Yeah, it is good stuff.
I like the grainy stuff.
I wonder if, check it out. You like the brown mustard. I wonder if I can use, this is an antique, by the way, but it's mica powder and it's very, very colored, very highly straight pigment. And I have several colors in this.
Bye, Rhonda. Thanks for stopping
bye, Rhonda. We'll see you later, hon. And I'm wondering if while this is wet, I just have a hole in the top. What happens if, and will it stick to, I bet it does, while this is wet, to the alcohol ink. Look at what happened there. Do you see how much gold? And it's not powdery. It's just, it looks like where it's wet, it's actually dissolving. Wow. Ooh. Look at this.
It's looking very luxurious.
Look at that. Why haven't I used more of this? This is amazing. It actually kind of dries it too. Let's see. But it has to be wet. That's the thing. I'm not
Can you hold up the bottle into the technology? Because Julie would like to see.
Okay, so this is mica powder. I have 4 bottles of it, and I got it a long time ago, and they were full. And what it is, I've just got a hole in the top. It is very fine metallic powder, and it's actually like real mica, not like the stuff that has less pigment in it that we get today.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have it in 2 colors of gold, silver, and copper. And this, I've not used it like this. I've used it, not much, but knowing now that it does that, I will keep this on my desk for sure.
Mhm.
That's amazing. And it makes me wonder, do I have any wet spots on here? This one's almost dry. Look at the colors, guys. Look at how it turned out.
Wow. That
Wow.
kind of looks like it's lacquered
Yeah.
on like from my vantage point.
In person, it looks very matte, except for the gold on it. So the gold's really standing out.
Carla says her husband has absolutely no respect for her online chatting. He was giving me new orders. He was giving me new orders to trim branches. I said, "You're laughing about being in my pocket," and he was unfazed. You know what, Carla? No dessert for him tonight. That's all I got.
She didn't hear all the chatter either. Here,
She
look, I have
missed it.
like
She'll
a
have to go
gold
back
drop.
and watch the stream.
You're gonna have to, because it was so funny. That was our funniest moment so far.
Yeah.
All the things that we found in your pocket. It was, your pocket is full of things, by the way. Look, that totally worked, guys. Do you see how the gold is, because it was wet there. Do you see how the gold dissolved and turned into a puddle right there? And that's
awesome.
So vibrant. That's gonna stay on my desk. Right here,
Annette.
too.
Annette Henriksen is in the chat, and she says, "Is it this one Nouveau Crackle Mousse?"
Did you find some? Hi, Annette. Welcome. Did you find some, actually? This one.
I don't know.
I looked for it on Amazon again, and because that's where I had purchased it in the past, or I did purchase my Nouveau Mousse paste, not the Crackle, at Tonic Studios, but that's in the UK, and it took forever to get here, and the shipping was crazy, and the prices were nuts. So I don't have it anymore. It was actually, I used it up quickly too. It went fast. It was a smaller bottle. It was this size. So it was Nouveau. It was this size, and it went like that. So yeah, I do use those for texture too. Anyway, okay. So
Walmart looks like Walmart carries it now.
Does it really?
Nouveau.
The Crackle Mousse
embellishment. I don't see it in the gold.
No, they have glitter
in a red and green.
Not the Crackle.
They have a Viva Decor Artline crackling color, but not in the Nouveau.
Yeah, no. I see Nouveau glitter, and I see the pearl drops, or the stuff that's like puffy paint in the little squirty bottles. I see those from Nouveau here around, but I don't really see many Nouveau products or Tonic Studio products because it's in the UK.
Well,
they don't sell a lot.
Walmart does have them. It has the Nouveau, has the Tonic collection. So if you look up Nouveau Mousse, they have a little thing that says Tonic Studios, and it has all kinds of stuff in there.
So I don't shop at Walmart anymore for so many reasons. So I'm going to have somebody else order it for me. No, really, what I probably can do is a Google and find it somewhere.
There is a place
order that for me. That kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it now? Okay, so in my orbit, I have this little bucket of goodies here that has some things in it. I don't know what.
Annette, not sure if you're trying to post a link. Unfortunately, just the moderators can. Yeah. But if you would like to post that link in the comment section of the video of the live stream, once it's done, I think that would be super fantastic if you could do that. Not in the chat. You can post a link in the comment section.
Yeah, I was wondering if it lets you actually. So
yeah, it does.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to use? I want something in black and white, right? So I'm going to use one of these new stamps I have, and I'm going to cut it out because I want the color on this to be the highlight, right? So let's use this one. Alcohol ink, just like I'm going to hoard this one forever because it's one of my favorites. And the texture, if you guys could feel this, you would know why. I'm hoping this one is like as good as that when it dries, because they're always different when they dry. But let's use this one first because it is dry. And thinking about using one of these girls. Wouldn't that be fun? Not that one, because I'm going to make a little book out of that. I've got this one here. Kind of needs to be on cardstock because of the texture. Don't I have more? I have more, right? Don't I? I did 2 of that one girl. I know I did. Oh, right here. Let's use that one. This one, if I used it, I would need to glue it down to something because you don't want to put a thin paper on texture. It's difficult. It kind of sinks down into the texture and it doesn't go on smooth. And there's just a lot of reasons why you wouldn't want to. But this one's on cardstock. I have let's see, that's a hand.
I have a little bit of info.
Okay.
I found that Crackle Mousse, the Nuvo, on the Amazon, and I'm going to post a link in the chat.
You did?
Now this is Amazon US, so I don't know. I don't know if that'll work for you, Annette. However, you seem to know where to find it in your neck of the woods. So this is for the US consumers, shoppers.
I couldn't find it on Amazon. I think that's crazy. Is it not covered in? You have to pay shipping for it. Is it one of those, like where a private company is selling it?
Here. It doesn't say. I'm going to add it to my cart and see what it says.
Okay.
Because I do have the Prime.
Well, it should say free shipping if it has free shipping. So what I'm looking through for some scraps to go with this right here is something from this basket. Because I have to use something in my orbit, right? You do you there. How about one of those? Or I don't want anything.
No, you can get it with free shipping.
You can. That's amazing. Well, you guys, there you go. Isn't Eddie the best? Eddie is the best.
My pleasure.
I don't know how you found it. It's crazy.
I did a Google search.
Is it a private shop? That's my question. Or is it actually at a Prime warehouse? I totally forgot this paper was in here, you guys, because I was using it.
It's shipped from a place called Supermart. That is the store. Shop. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's okay though. I mean, it's there, so that's cool. It's good to know we can get it. How much is it?
Where's the $12.81 is the current price.
And it's a little container, I must say. It is a small container. It is not big. Okay, so I got out a few things there because remember I have to use what's in my orbit. And I'm thinking this would go really nicely on one of these, but it takes up too much of that. And maybe even just cut in half or part of it underneath my girl here, like this. And then, let me see. I want to go this. No, I have to go this way because the pattern goes this way. So if I did that, or
I'm going to mute myself for a little bit.
You go right ahead.
That's why
Okay, I'm looking for my punch. Okay. So I cut that out. You know, I'm going to cut around her head too. I just want this. That way more of what I'm showing or what I have underneath shows. And whether it's some decorative paper or a domino or whatever, it would be really cool if I kind of think she needs to go at the bottom. And that goes in the middle. Oh my gosh. What is going on where I'm doing even things, centered things? I've been doing that lately. I'm a very uneven person. You guys know this about me, but lately I've been doing uneven things. This says watch for the new wheel. And I am going to give it a whirly sort of edge on top right here. An uneven edge. I'm going to use that somewhere on there. That's really fun. And then maybe one of these. Annette is from Denmark. That's so cool. I'm glad you're here. Where's Paula? We should have Paula here. She's in Finland. It's Finland, right, you guys? I love it when, and then we have Julie from Australia. We have lots of people from Canada, usually. We have Anne from Canada. Anne makes, right, Anne? Carla, are you in Canada? I feel like you might be from doing hops together. I can't recall. Have you guys thought of any hashtags to use? So I'm going to put something across the bottom here. And I'm going to go ahead and round my corners. I'm going to use the deepest one. That. And this card has alcohol ink. And it's going to be a vertical postcard. It is postcard size. This is actually photo paper. I'm going to put her there. Maybe this goes across the bottom. Nah, I want something across the bottom that's more fun than that. Watch for the new wheel. So we have an earth. Let's go like, yeah, it has to go this way. This. I'm going to glue those together right now so I can get them lined up. You know what? I'm going to do it like this. You're from North Carolina. Okay. I couldn't remember. Paula's Holland. Why did I think? Man, I'm losing. My brain has too many things in it and it's pushing other things out. That's what's happening. It really is happening. Oh, Sherry's from Canada. Yep. So gluing it down. Let's check her. Oh, she looks cool. That's cool. That's very cool. Okay. I only wish she had, like, the card was this size, because I feel like I'm missing something right there, but I can figure something out. So this goes somewhere up here. I'm going to have maybe this here, or no. How would I go like this? This here. I'm going to put something across, something skinny. It could be washi tape. It could be a ribbon. It could be a strip of paper. I'm not sure yet. This could go here. Let me look right here. So I need hashtag suggestions, you guys. Pretty please. For the giveaway that we're going to do in December. And I'm going to have some really cool stuff to give away, including a pack of postcards. The postcards I've been collecting and buying. And we will have, let's see, I'm going to make a post. I want you guys to comment on the post. Every time you post it in a group, every time you post, and I mean post like a video or a link to the channel. Every time you post it in a group, every time you post it on your thread on Facebook, and you can do it every day. And leave comments on any of the videos. And every single one of those, I want you to come in and you're going to have a tally, a tick, a tick, a tick. And with the hashtag, what I want you to do is we're going to use that hashtag. So each time you come in, you go to the community page. If that's not, you guys know how to get there, right? And I'm going to have a post. So on that post is where we're going to comment with this hashtag. and I will count, and we will do some drawings. So, and it could be the one that has the most and then a drawing, or, I mean, I could do it several ways, but we will figure that part out when we get there. But you want as many ticks as possible, obviously. And what I'm trying to do is find our new people, because we've stopped. I mean, there's some things we've been doing, and we've kind of weeded out some of our regular live stream people, which I'm okay with. And I don't really concentrate on growing my channel. I just kind of do my thing. And if you guys come, and then, but it would be nice to have a little boost right now. And I need your help. Makes sense. I wonder if I just need something across there. Hold on. I'm going to grab a ribbon behind me. It is still in my orbit. Still in my orbit. I swear it's in my orbit. I can pull it into my orbit. Ooh, how about this? I got it. How about some antique gold rickrack? That's too shiny, isn't it? I do like rickrack, though. Rickrack is nice. Rickrack is great. Is this one's a bit duller. That'll work. Okay, so I'll use that. So, Texture Junkie 25. Text Junk 25. Text Junk 25. How about TJ25? That would be really easy to remember. If it's not taken, if somebody could take a moment to look that up and see if anybody has used that hashtag. But this is how I'm going to tally. And then I probably will do the person that has the most and then do a drawing with the rest. So hashtag TJ2. This thing is hard to write on. 5. There it is. I know. I love rickrack. I love Texture Orbit. That's sweet too.
Hey kids, I'm back.
Go ahead.
TJ25 is
Yes.
used by Talk Journalism 2025 event.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's look up, because need to make sure it's super, super easy. So my my letters on
Texture
my tag,
Junkies 25
that works.
would be perfect. There's nothing out there under that right now.
All lowercase. It's a lot of letters. I usually try to use less, but I want it to be remembered. And it's Texture Junkies with an S at the end. And every time you put that in there, I will give you a tick. And if you go and leave a comment on different videos, you can use this. I will give you a tick. So you will get one for every time and an entry into the drawing as well. So that's 2 prizes. We're going to do 1 drawing, and we're going to do 1 with the most. And we will have very cool mixed media prizes. So I do send some pretty darn awesome packages if you've ever had one from me. I have this terrible thing where I just keep adding stuff. So you're going to get stuff. You will get stuff from me. Should I leave that right there? Because we're almost finished. Okay, so with her, I'm going to bring her up a little and do this. Put this across the bottom or the middle. Right there, I think. And do I want it that thick? Right there. That works. All right, this goes first. So I'm going to put this here. I want to go ahead and attach that first. so I get it in its place. It's hard to use glue on die cuts, I think. Sorry, I had a pin in my mouth. I think it's a pain to use glue on die cuts because you've got all these little spaces, you know. So I do try to add a lot of it first so I can use like a glue stick on the bottom, or, you know, I kind of consider how it's going to go down. This is going to be a little weird on the texture, but the texture's not too deep, so I think it'll be okay.
Hi, Paul. How are you?
Paul, you missed all of the rated talk. you would have been pleased with you know, your prince. I'm gonna get comments for that one, I'm sure. I hope I didn't offend anybody and they took everything in fun, honestly. Really. Okay, so we're gonna put that there. And then maybe I don't need this. Maybe I'm just, you know, kind of doing a diagonal thing here and put this on this side. I think it does need something right here though. So I'm going to put her down. I'm doing it. It's going down. It's going down. So even if I just do part of it at first, you know, like the first half.
Here. He has work to do. Kind of like you.
Who am I hearing?
Sorry, that's stuff. Someone's blasting music
Is that your nephew?
in the house. No, I think it's the person in the basement.
I hear a child. Aren't you in the basement? Wait a minute.
Oh, that's my brother's TV. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, no, I hear voices. That's pretty loud. Who has the Hounds of Baskerville in there? Is that what he's watching? I think, yeah, we do, Paul.
It's 3.5 Men.
Oh, is it?
Oh, 2.5 Men.
3.5. Okay, so before that, I'm gonna put. Oh my gosh, she's crooked too. I'm gonna put a bit
size
of
matters.
Mark. What's that?
You hear a dog? I don't know, dog up in her.
So I'm using I only bought the black and white because I wanted these for a long time and I wanted to try it because I use my Stabilo pencil all the time. And this is a water soluble fun one too. What I'm doing is putting this on the bottom so it is under the lace. I'm going to use water. I'm just going to go ahead and get a brush wet to kind of, I want control this time. I don't know how much it's going to absorb because it's photo paper, but we'll see. We shall see. I just want it a little darker.
Good old Woody.
Yeah. Could be the vibrations from a person in the basement blasting music. I wasn't going with it. I didn't know you were going to end with blasting music. I thought you were going to say something, you know, kind of smart, like it could be the vibrations from somebody's energy in the house, you know, like, or from a ghost.
The aliens are here.
Yeah, like from a past resident of the house, you know. Yeah.
There.
I didn't expect that. I don't know why my brain did that. I'm not really sure.
Well, ghosts like music too.
They do. You're right.
You know. Maybe they got a little band going on down there.
Maybe they had a band in their life.
I gotta be careful. I go down there to shower.
Maybe that's how they died. It was music. It was music related. So what I did was I love this stuff
The
because
great bongo.
yeah, it was a bongo accident. That's right.
Oh god.
The people under the stairs. It's somebody named Marmaduke, she said. A bongo accident. I love that you chose the word bongo there because it is the most ridiculous sounding instrument you can find. It was perfect. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you for that. Thank you for that seed.
I'm doing my best.
Stay away from the light, Carol Ann. Oh my gosh. Ah. Paul went there too with his imagination. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Solar flares. It was the solar flares. Julie said, hey, well, I think of it. The mica powder you get for paint pouring that you put in the epoxy resin is usually more sparkly, brighter color, extremely fine powder. You know what? I find that some of them are very cheap. They don't have a lot of color. My husband got me a big set for Christmas with like so many colors. It's ridiculous. There's like 100 colors in there. Some of them are very close together. They're very glittery. They're very watery. They don't have a lot of color. They're made for resin to float in the liquid, and you have to put so much in to get that color. It's crazy. They're very, when I use them in because I like to I dust my my silicone molds with this and then pour it in, and it looks like gold, like the resin looks like gold. And just from a dusting of this inside. But if I put the gold mica powder in that I have that he got me, it's just this faint color.
Wow.
So it really depends on what brand you buy, how much you paid for it, because the less you pay for it, the less actual mica color is in there. You're paying for pigmentation, basically, like for a higher pigmentation. Okay. So this, I'm going to put up here. It says, watch for the new wheel. No reason. It needs a wheel down here, doesn't it? That's what it needs. And
A wheel of fortune.
yeah, that's right. This is a really cool stamp. Maybe I will, and I've done this in the past, use some of my favorite stamps, stamp them on tissue, and put those in the packages. Those are always fun. Fun to play with. I do that for Happy Meal a lot.
Utah has found silver and black mica flakes in the wild.
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well,
That's
I use mica tile, and that's how they make mica powder, the cheap stuff. They use, like that. They grind it up, and it makes like a glitter. I don't have any in my orbit right now. I should. There is one piece somewhere. I would pull it out and show you. I mean, like, it breaks. It's actually natural. And that's where the word mica comes from, is that mica tile that it first originated from. But what you get today has none of that in it, unless you pay a lot of money for it. So it's just, it's paying for pigmentation.
Yeah. And then Julie asks, do you think the makeup body ones would be gold? Or good,
makeup
sorry.
body what's? Because I'm confused now.
I guess the body, like the stuff used to put makeup, like you would wear as like makeup.
Oh, you mean like
No.
eyeshadow or whatever? Once again, you're paying for pigment. So the more you pay for it, the more pigment is going to be in it. Period. That's that's it. That's how they charge for makeup. Well, and also a brand, but that came later. So I'm using my Woody again on here. Make it stand out. Same here. I actually want to use my Stabilo here. I'm going to use a gold pen as well. Actually, I have Prismacolor sitting here, so I'm going to grab it. So, well, it's not going to work on that. I have to use I got to find it. See, I have Prismacolor. I have watercolor pencil. I have 2 Stabilos. There it is. Oh, so last night when I went crazy, with the I'm shopping because I'm stressed thing. And I've been Christmas shopping, right? With my paychecks and what I'm making from the shop down there, which I'm doing pretty well. But last night I actually ordered the Tacky When Wet medium. It's like a Tacky When Wet modeling paste. So when it dries, it's tacky. And I want to play with that here with you guys. And it'll be like probably something I put mica on and gold leaf. And, you know, I'm thinking it's going to be a lot of fun to play with. That's why I got it. It's been on my list for a long time. And I've been ordering Christmas presents, and I decided I needed that. So that's what I ordered.
Julie
And
would
it
like
just-
to know, how do you know which mica powders are natural or not?
It's going to be your brands and your price point. Your price point would be, and it might say something on the box as well. But you're getting an artificial, you know, like I can't, it's not in my orbit right now and I can't really reach it. But the stuff that I got for Christmas, he got it for me because it was so many colors, and I soon realized it was just terrible stuff. It is like terrible. I don't know what to do with it. I have to use like a whole jar of it in a little thing of, you know, of help me resin. So yeah, I just whited out some, or used some whiteout spots here. This is my Stabilo, so I know it will work on here because it works on paper, glass, and plastic and metal. So it should work on photo paper. I'm just, you know, I'm allergic to white, so taking out the white. A little bit of water, move it around like watercolor. I outlined her. I'm going to outline this, and it dries lighter than it is.
Bye, Yuta. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out.
Uda,
Have a
thank you
nice
for
weekend.
listening. Thank you for listening to me rattle on and interrupt him and, you know, be my ADHD self. And we appreciate you. And please come back and leave the hashtag and do the thing. Enter the contest. I couldn't do all this without you guys, and I appreciate you. So I do love sending out mail, and it's been a little while, so I'm pretty excited about it, actually. And you guys know I don't really care about the, you know, subscribers, but it would be nice if we had a larger crowd during the lives once again, like we used to. And that's only because I started, you know, doing some extra spiritual stuff that some people are not okay with, or I talked about Trump. So, and that's okay. I'm all right with it. Everything happens for a reason, and you guys are still here. And that means so much to me that we're
moldy man.
Yeah, we're aligned. I mean, and we should surround ourselves with people that think like us, you know, and feel comfortable about it. I think that's wonderful.
Or just, you know, open-minded.
Open-minded people, yes. You know, remember the gal that came in? I'm trying to remember who. Beth, right? It was a Beth, right? She came in and, you know, we had the discussion where she was arguing, and I didn't know that she was there as a Trump supporter. And I said, I'm sorry, but I think you're in a cult. And then she came back and cussed me out on that video. And I ended up blocking her. And, you know, that was the point where I was like, you know what? I don't care. It doesn't, I don't need those people in my life. And I hate to say it, you guys. I mean, I want open-minded, loving people in my life. And that's you. And you're here for a reason. We have each other for that reason. So I know I go on sometimes.
You're getting a lot of love in the chat, girl.
Oh, you guys are the best, by the way. You really are. You're the best. Thank you for being you.
And Carla, if you want to read it, has a fabulous mica fun fact.
Mica is a mineral that cleaves in thin sheets. I know what you're saying there. It actually, I have it. Metamorphic forms of mica look like compacted glitter and are called mica. I can't say that because it sounds like cussing. My 8th graders love that. Okay, I'm gonna reach out of my orbit, but it's just behind me, and get my box of
Yes,
mica
yes.
tiles that I like to play with sometimes. So if in
Okay,
case
I'll give you
any,
a pass.
okay, I get a pass for that. I mean, it's right behind me,
Yeah.
so I only have to roll my chair slightly to grab it. Aha. Okay, so we're gonna let this dry for a minute. Here we go. Are you ready? 1000%. That's right, Paul. Now you guys have seen me play with this. Maybe it's time to break this out and play with it some more. These actually break into thinner pieces. You can buy it online. You can buy it in packages on Amazon. I got all of mine on Etsy, and I liked it because I wanted the pieces that had all these kind of colors and markings on them. They're just very interesting. See that? Mica
So
schist.
cool.
Mica schist. This one, you see where it's really thin. Some of that has flaked away and it's very thin on this end. Whoops. See, I can peel
Look at
that right
that.
off, and there it is. And then on this edge, it's very thick. So one thing I did get, and it is in here, I believe, in one of these containers. Is this one? No, clearly not. I have a container here somewhere on my desk that's got little pieces, because you can buy a machine cut, because they actually use these. Oh, here's some of the pieces. They actually use them in like computers and in machinery, and it's used industrially. So they will use like a piece to keep from maybe conducting electricity, or I'm not sure exactly what for, what their actual purposes. But look at these pieces. They are machine cut. These are the scraps that come off, or the pieces they didn't use, and they've got little holes on the ends. And look, they look like I've used this one before. You guys have seen me use this one specifically. They look
Yeah.
like something that would go like with a label on it, or like on the front of a box. Maybe pull a couple of those out and see if I can add one to this girl. I know we're kind of going over, but sorry. I also have some different colors here I would show. There are some that are very clear, very, very clear. Some are very golden. You see that? See how pretty it is? I love it. Some are, look at how dark this one is. And this is probably the same color as the other golden one, but it's thicker. So if I peel another piece off of that, I'm probably going to have two pieces with that. Look at the markings in that too.
Carla says that yes, it is used as insulators, and a big piece of tiles is called a book.
A what?
A book.
Oh, a book. Okay, because it has like thin pages. Yeah, I get it. Okay, so
Carla, that is like awesome, fascinating information. Thank you so much for that.
It is. Thank you. Yeah. Eddie is way more polite than I am and thinks of all these things, because I get all like lost in what I'm doing. So thank you, Eddie, for being. I feel that way too. I just get lost in what I'm doing.
I bring the niceties, you know.
Yeah, he takes care of that part for me. So I can just move on and let my brain just wander off.
That's right.
This one's got a lot of markings on it. Some of these are very thick. This is the actual, probably the shape of the rock, because a lot of them were this shape. So the rock probably, it was something similar to this. And then it came off in slices, and it's even got a fun little hole in it. Probably was a different kind of stone or something else happened there. But if you go to Etsy, look at that hole. You can use these in your embossing machine. You can punch holes in them. You can cut them with scissors. Cuts right out with scissors. This one's really thick, really, really thick. Look at those markings.
Carla's granddad had a car with mica windows. It
really?
Was called Is Isinglass. Huh.
Really? That's amazing. Huh. So this is 3 packages of mica. Between this pack that I got for really cheap on Etsy, I got a big pack that had all the markings, and then I got one that had more clear pieces. Because they come in packs, like you can get, and they're sold by the pound or by the ounce or whatever. Anyway, that's fun stuff.
Julie's gone
And-
down the Google rabbit hole.
I love that. I mean, I love that we can share with each other. There's a piece that just broke off and it's pretty thick. I love that we can share with each other these things, I love making
it
window
sharp?
jewelry. It is not sharp, no. But
Okay.
I mean, I guess you probably could sharpen it, but it's not. No.
Yeah.
Look at the
Okay.
machine edge on that one. It's got teeth. You see it? It's
See,
so
those
cool.
pieces are great for like steampunk art.
It is, and you guys have seen me
Yeah.
use them over eyes, like on the front of one of the journals we did recently. I did this. I'm thinking like maybe this piece goes on here, or if I can figure out a way to get some of it on here, I will. I'm not seeing it. Maybe if I plan ahead, I can get it on the next one. But I'm thinking like something right here, and then just some finessing. Maybe a bright color in the words that are backward, or letters that are backwards there.
Mm.
I think that would be, maybe red would be nice. Or
Yeah, that would be cool.
yeah, I think red is a good color for that, like a toned down red. But this is a lot of fun. I mean, it's a great postcard. I don't know what I'm
Wonderful,
going to
I
put
think.
here, but it'll get something. I try not to do too many extra 3D things thicker than maybe this, because it's already
Yeah.
textured. But it would be a great book cover. Wouldn't that be awesome? It would be fine. Watch for the new wheel. That probably went on one of the round cards that I make. Anyway, this was a lot of fun. I know I talked a lot and interrupted my dear friend that I missed so much, by the way. And I have ADHD today, but I appreciate you guys being patient with me. I really do. Really, really.
This was a fun stream for sure.
Well, yeah, I mean, the
Yeah.
topics alone made up for last week.
I think that's what Julie's secretly Googling. I'm just gonna say.
Oh, yeah, she wants to.
She's
Yeah.
not Googling mica powder.
Some Art Deco lamps have mica shades. Yes, 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 yes. I'm afraid you've awakened my science teacher. Or do it. They're fun to play with. They
Yeah.
really are. I use them on top of images to hang, and I've actually, where I've sandwiched it between two pieces, like put an image in them, and then put eyelets on it to seal it, because you have to figure out new ways to connect it to things. And it's usually like an eyelet or a rivet or a brad, something like that, because glue doesn't really do the thing. And tape, I don't know. Tape might not either. So we could do copper tape around the edges, though. That would be cool. That would be very cool. I did get one more product that I can't wait to play with. And I don't know if I'm going to get to play with it up here. And that is the soldering stick that you can use with a lighter. You just use a lighter with it. It's metal.
Oh.
It melts. And I thought I would make frames around jewelry with it.
Nice.
Which would be really cool, but I don't know what kind of fumes it puts off, so I'm going to have to try it out downstairs outside first. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. So your hashtag is Texture Junkies 25. And I wish you well. Go off into the world, share the link, do the thing, invite some friends. If you invite a friend, use the hashtag, let me know. And I will make our community post today, okay? Thank you, Eddie, for being a
Awesome.
part of this. Thank you, everyone, for
I'm
being
happy to be here. It was awesome.
It
Thanks.
really, really was fun. It was so fun. And I love you all. Mwah! And you have a beautiful weekend.
Bye.